Hey everybody, I'm coming to you from my COVID-19 free truck. That's right. As you can see, even I have finally gotten myself a mask. Now, I made this myself, just because I wanted something that had this down. But you can see it's covered underneath and everything. And I took an old shirt that I had and cut it down so that so I could make this. And it's made out of like a denim almost, but like a cotton denim, a breathable denim or whatever. So, oh hold on. Woo. So anyway, I got that going for me. Guess what else I got going for me? Whoa! Right there, I got my TV up. That's right. So, as you can see, I'm watching a little bit of Magnum PI, but I finally got my TV up. Got my little shelf here, and got the extra storage up above, which is kind of nice. And then my TV is mounted. I can't do this with the phone anyway. My TV is mounted with a ceiling mount. It hangs down, and then it folds up. So I'll add some pictures maybe at the end of this video of it all folded up and everything. And then what I have is like unlimited data, I think, on my hotspot on my phone. So I have my hotspot on my phone turned on. I have my TV connected to my phone for my hotspot, so then I can just watch whatever I want. So right now I'm on Amazon Prime. I got my TV going, kind of like relaxing for the evening. Everything's good. I've got all my stores are restocked. I've got bacon and butter and eggs and all that other stuff, so that when I leave tomorrow, I'll have what I need out on the road. So, which is kind of nice. I got a couple of extra things, got pudding, stuff like that. But that's the TV. This right here is what I worked on today. That was what I did. So I got my homemade hand sanitizer in here. So it's got what was it? It was 5 parts Everclear to 1 part glycerin, pure glycerin, and like 10 or 12 drops of lavender as an essential oil. So the essential oil makes it poisonous. You can't drink this now. But anyway, that works. It works pretty well. It dries out your hands and everything. Keeps your hands dry. Feels like it's as close to hand sanitizer as I could get. When I made it at the beginning of the week when I got home, we didn't know if we'd be able to get hand sanitizer. Apparently we can now. But I've got that. I've got a spray bottle, and I've got this little bitty squirt bottle, which will go up front with me. So I've got all that to kind of keep me sanitized in the truck. Plus I got my Windex, I got my gloves, I got my mask. You saw that. So anyway, that's kind of what happened today. You guys saw the last video. You guys saw was me working on the truck and everything. I want to answer a guy's question. So you've seen kind of what I've been working on and everything, and I'm gonna try to put this down where it will just look right at me, and then I can talk. Is that gonna work, or is it not? It's not gonna work. So, okay. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway, there was a guy that he posted a question on YouTube and wanted to know if driving a truck was stressful. He said, being away from home, that's not what he's looking at. He's looking at like just the job itself. Is the job itself stressful? And I got thinking about that, and I thought, nobody ever really addresses that. We kind of joke around a lot about how we are, all we do is sit, and we eat and everything. But I had to tell him, I said, yeah, I mean, it is. It really is. Just going down the road, you have to worry about your length. You have to worry about your weight. You have to worry about your tires. You have to worry about, whether or not everything's perfect. You got to worry about every little noise that happens, because, there are noises on big trucks that don't happen on cars. And even though I've got 20 or 25 years worth of driving cars at this point under my belt, and I fix my own stuff as much as I can, there are noises that I'll hear on a truck that you don't hear them on a car. So you got to worry about that noise and what's that smell, and my main fear is the batteries. And like nights like tonight when it's kind of warm outside, and I'm going to idle the truck probably to keep the air conditioning going. You know, I seriously worry about the batteries, overloading the batteries. And I've had, you know, some battery trouble if you've been paying attention to my page or whatever, my channel. So I've had some battery issues in the past. Anyway, and so it's kind of, you know, you worry about that, but you worry about oil, you worry about fuel. You know, you could get bad fuel somewhere. You worry about blowing a tire. You worry about breaking down. You worry about people cutting you off and slamming on the brakes. You worry about people, you know, brake checking you. You know, you worry about construction zones, and you know, it is a very stressful job. And at the end of the day, it can be very rewarding to kind of pull in somewhere and shut down for the night. And, you know, you are tense. I find that I am generally tense pretty much all day long. You know, because I've got to worry about that. You know, I worry about the dog and whether or not, you know, she's going to be okay. And I worry about all my stuff, obviously. I worry about things coming loose and bouncing around. And you know, you can do your best to secure things so much. And even though you have done your best, it can still come loose. So, you know, you worry about these things. You think about these things. And, you know, there's the DOT to worry about and just all kinds of stuff. So, you know, I wanted to make a video about that and kind of talk about it because I don't think anybody really talks about how stressful the job really is. You know, yeah, we sit all day and, you know, we watch TV at night and everything. But just and like he said, not the fact that you're away from home, not the fact that you're away from your family or friends, not the fact that you're not getting anything done at home, just the job itself. Is it stressful? Sorry. I was trying to hold the phone right. Anyway, and the answer is yes, the job is very stressful. Just the pure act of, if you're 80,000 pounds going down a hill, I mean, I could go on and on. But for me, it's, you know, that's the thing. I'm going to worry about all this stuff. And I should worry about all this stuff. That's the other thing. I had an old boss one time. I was working in the trolley barn, and I was making something. I can't remember what I was making, and it was one of my first times kind of using a table saw. I'd used a table saw. I'd seen a table saw used. I had used a table saw under supervision, but never really had done it solo. And I had kind of been given this task to go out and make something for the streetcars and try to get it done. And it's okay. So I go out and I do it and everything, and I was worried about cutting a finger off. And my boss comes out and he goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "Well, I'm kind of scared about cutting my finger off." He goes, "Is that going to slow you down?" I went, "Well, no, the job's going to get done." He goes, "Okay." He said, "Don't be afraid of the table saw. Respect the table saw. You know, give it the respect that it's due." And what he meant, of course, by that was, you know, if you know, the table saw can take a finger off, so that's why you respect the rules that you have been told about the table saw. That's why you do these things. That's why you use these tools. You know, if you give the respect the table saw is due, as far as the kind of tool it is, because it can be a dangerous tool, then you probably won't get hurt. If you fail to respect the table saw, then you'll probably get hurt. And it's the same thing with driving a truck. Give the truck the respect the truck is due. You have got to know that it is a dangerous vehicle that you are driving. It can be very dangerous. It can kill people. It can kill you. Okay? And so you have to give it the respect that it's due, which means you have to be aware of all the rules and regulations. Not all of them. You have to be aware of the science behind the truck, for the most part, and how traction works, and length, and turning, and all that stuff. Because if you are not doing that, you will end up getting hurt, or somebody else will get hurt, and you don't want that. So, anyway, that's kind of it. I'm going to continue watching my TV. I'm very proud of this thing. I'm so proud of being able to do this. My uncle helped me, and we got it all taken care of and everything, but I'm so very proud about how this went together. And I might do a video just about it at some point, but yeah, I'm going to finish up this Magnum PI episode, and then I'm going to bed. And I will catch you guys out on the road. Keep the shiny side up. See you down the road.